I reviewed 446 tips on webinars, and here are the top 10. Pretty general advice if you'd ask me. Pick a topic. How's that actionable? The problem is that general advice makes your webinar suck. Hi everyone, I'm Julius Solaris and I want to talk webinars today. As always, you will ask yourself, who's this guy to talk about webinars? Well, I spoke at hundreds of webinars and I planned webinars with hundreds of thousands of attendees. I mean, through webinars, I growth hacked my way to the top of the event industry. Can you imagine anything more difficult than planning events for event planners? So enough with general advice. Here are 5 unexpected signs that your webinar sucks and 5 ways to fix it. First sign your webinar sucks, you're picking a great speaker for in-person events. Delivering on video versus delivering on camera is a different game. Some speakers are good at both, most are not. Here's the fix. Search YouTube for recording of previous webinars. Don't look for in-person events, just online. Also look for speakers that are extremely good with live streaming. Search on LinkedIn Live, Instagram Live, on Twitch, or look for speakers that are very good with live audio, such as on Twitter or Clubhouse. Sign number 2, your event sucks. You keep on using polls all the time. If you use content strategically, poll overuse is an unwanted interruption. Of course, use 100 polls if your content sucks. Be my guest. But here's the fix. Polls are fantastic empty space fillers. Use them at the beginning of the webinar as an icebreaker or by the end of the presentation. I would prefer Q&A modules to stimulate engagement. Sign number 3, your webinar sucks. You're only offering a video recording. So listen, my friend, there's a reason why podcasts are so popular right now, and that's convenience. Just offering a video recording of your event goes directly against the rise of audio. So here's the fix. Start a podcast concurrently with your webinar series. If you use Zoom, super easy, export the audio track and publish it. If you want to be fancy about it, just take that audio track, edit it, and then publish it as a standalone piece of content. Let me give you a massive bonus tip. If you work in marketing and understand the power of in-person, virtual, hybrid events to generate new business, you want to check out insights.bulletproof.com. This is where I collect all the strategic reports and exclusive events for those that want to eliminate the guesswork and understand where the events industry is going to go next. Actionable advice I share with my CEO and CMO's customers. All right, sign number 4, your webinar sucks. You are having an in-person panel online. Panels are a big ask for attendees shortening attention spans. Offline, there can be some excitement, but online panels can be a drag. So here's a fix for you. Think about hosting debate-style panels with opposing views, or host a Q&A driven type of panel with only questions from the audience, AMA style. All right, last sign a webinar sucks. You have unpaid speakers. If you're serious about content, you pay your speakers. You can really tell when the speakers is not paid. They're usually very concerned with promoting either themselves or the company they represent. This approach will hardly work. So here's the fix. If your budget is small, pay for entry or mid-level speakers who actually will fight for the opportunity to speak at your webinar. Think like an editor. Reward the speakers who are willing to fight for your content. I'll be honest, not all the advice I found in 446 tips sucked. In the description, I left a link to my analysis, which you can download for free, with the most recurring tips, as well as the outliers and my personal recommendations. That's it for me, my friends. As usual, if you like what you saw, hit that like button, give us a subscribe, and hasta la vista.